and you know, I wanted to do a Bridge the Gap video in between the Myth Gamers video that we have going on, that I have going on. There will be a trailer up on it, maybe this Friday, Saturday, I don't know. I'm gonna make a trailer for season 1B, which is gonna be episodes 6 through like 16. So you're gonna have a 10 episode thing. So, and you're not gonna have a hiatus until like 10 more episodes. So, or at least that's what I'm gonna try to do. But yeah, but basically we did. Given that, I have a few, last season weekend, I saw Secret Dumbledore in the theater. And so we'll do like a non-spoiler review for majority, maybe do a little bit of spoiler review at the end. But so basically, that's basically all I got to say. It's not like the greatest movie ever, but well, it is a good movie. Let me say that. But it's a lot of people that aren't liking it. It's because it's slow, which isn't a bad thing and can be done well. This movie is one of the movies that do it well. Mostly because of how it focuses on its characters. I think the one thing that what Crimes of Grindelwald was missing, it introduced so much that it wasn't able to focus on what made Fantastic Beasts such a good movie in the first place, and that it wasn't focusing on the characters, and it was basically all action and all lore, which, you know, it can hurt. That's not the easiest thing to get in for big fans of the Harry Potter series, and for people like me, casual fans. So I still had a bit of faith in the series with the third one, and I think I really liked it as a finale. I really hope they don't make another one, because it ended off the series very well. So basically, it was off right from the Crimes of Grindelwald, and it's so good. Sorry for the cut there, guys. My phone. Basically, it's good. I thought the way that the characters were handled was really good. I thought they Crimes of Grindelwald. I was saying, you know, it was really missing the meat of Fantastic Beasts. The fact that you're not even focusing on your characters a lot. You're just focusing things, and you know, it's not the easiest thing to do. And actually, that can be done and make a good movie, but it's not the easiest thing to do, because, especially for a casual fan. But it's, yeah, but this is a very good way to end off the series. I really hope they don't make another one, but because you know, you're giving all your characters the final goodbye. Squanners is probably just as good as he was in the original, if not better, because he's handled so well, and he's not really what he was in the second movie. He was more kind of. Then you have Jacob, which is, in my opinion, even better than. Finally, it was good to see him back with Queenie, because, well, you know, the second movie kind of just broke him up with Queenie. It was pretty terrible what they did to Queenie and Jacob. Give him, like, that was terrible. Handle that movie. I just did not like how they literally just sidelined them. Well, they didn't sideline them. They literally broke them up by having Queenie mind control hit him, and it was terrible. It just wasn't good. I just didn't like how they handled it in the second movie, because you know, it was like they were mad at each other from the start. But this movie kind of really puts conflict behind them, just like it's like a good meat of the story type situation there. You know, it's like it's really nice. But you know, then there's, I mean, it's not let's get into the spoiler side. I really liked a lot of the new characters. You know, the way that it kind of showed that that at the end, like, almost losing the suitcase, that was a touching moment, seeing him go all kind of devastated about losing that, or I think he lost that. You know, it's kind of really interesting looking at his relationship with all those creatures. I really liked the dynamic of all the creatures. At first, I thought the little fawn idea, the little deer thing, whatever it's called, I thought it being the decider of basically all politics in the magic world, I thought it was kind of a bit of something really weird to introduce. I thought it was gonna spiral downhill, but really it wasn't, because they knew how to handle it. It was an interesting new concept, and it was an interesting way to show the government of Fantastic Beasts. But basically, I think they really gave each of the characters their final arc. I didn't like Newt's brother in the second one a lot, just because he was such a boring character. Here, he's made out to be a bit more like a supporting brother to Newt, and I think it was. I know it starts with like a T, but I can't remember his name. But I know he's a good. He's definitely better in the third movie than he was in the second movie. What else? What else? I know I did like the I don't remember her name either, but I like a lot of the one that was with Jacob at the dinner, and I thought it was I liked how they really handled the characters. Queenie is probably the best we've seen her since the original, which, yeah, the one thing I'm mad about, we don't see her at all. We see her for 5 minutes at the end, which, to say a goodbye to her, that is really love the way that you talk. She really could have been in the entire movie too. It's good that you're giving her, that you're saying hi to her for 5 minutes, but you know, it's not the greatest thing to be seeing that be that. But I thought Jacob getting a wand was pretty fun too. And then, you know, I thought Niffler and Pickett are, you know, they're just as funny as ever. And you know, Newt with his antics, the way he does all the animal things, it's cool. It's cool. But it's kind of funny. You know, it's really just a good movie. If you want to watch a Harry Potter movie, it is just a good movie. Nothing huge about it, nothing like, oh my god, you gotta see this movie, this is the greatest thing ever. No, it's not that kind of movie, but it is like a good movie if you've got nothing better to do for 2.5 hours, you might as well watch it. You know, it's especially if you've seen the first two and you want to, you know, end up the series. It is a really good end to the series in that way.